so glad you're here. I'm Rieta, and since last week we completed the first 4 zodiac sign-shaped houses. In today's bonus video, we will create the zodiac persons living here. Be prepared for some lore. Yeah! Before we jump into it, here's what I had in mind. I don't care about perfection, I aim for individuality. Each one of the zodiac sims should be unique, so none of them will share any hair color nor eye color, none of the traits will be used twice. I will try to give them all kinds of body shapes, skin colors, skin details. I've already spent a lot of time planning ahead, but keep in mind that I'm a European girl and I don't see much diversity in my day-to-day life. Now, let's do it! The first one is the Aries, and we center their house around action, competition and adventure. The main color is red, hobby, sports. These attributes may sound more masculine, so I decided to go against the first impression and make this sim a female on purpose. Not every woman has to be soft and girly, there are many strong, determined, fierce women around us. This sim is optimistic and driven, wants the best from life and believes that she can achieve anything if she puts enough effort in it. And you can be sure that she will. Her goal is to win in life in general, and that bold and brave personality rushes her from success to success. She doesn't back up from any challenge, she loves challenges and pushing boundaries. Just be careful not to compete with her, because if she takes it too seriously, you don't want to face her temper. And don't force her to share. She's generous otherwise, you simply have to let her lead, have the things her way. So she believes she is the best. If you also can stand in one place for a long time, won't mind her constant advices, and you are not too sensitive, because honesty can be hurtful too, she will inspire and motivate you to be better each day. She's all about sports, so I'll give her a ponytail, that way her hair won't be in the way. I downloaded some new eyelashes, I will list all of the UCC in the description of this video. I don't want to go heavy on the makeup, the main feature of her face will be the scar. We will talk about it in a moment. This girl is very active, so I wanted her body to reflect that. The clothes should be somewhere between sporty and sexy, cause she is passionate. That's why I chose her an off-shoulder sweater and mini shorts. And running shoes. Her name is Scarlet, which means red. We speculated about her job while building her house, if she's a firefighter, or she had a policeman on a calendar. But I decided that with her love for danger and jealousy in the picture, she can be a leader on the other side of the law. I don't think of her as a bad person, but I feel like the criminal career would suit her, especially being a boss. The public enemy aspiration will complement that. And here's where I can sneak in a ram, the symbol of the zodiac. She can use this as her career outfit. And these are the other ones. She won't wear a skirt. The top has the zodiac symbol on it. And yes, I repeated some of the outfits on purpose. The next one is the Taurus. And their house should reflect luxury, pleasure and comfort. The main color is green. Hobby, photography. I read in the comments that the house looks like a man cave, so it will be a male sim. Think of someone rich. If he puts his mind into something, nothing can stop him. His decisions are well thought out, he tends to overanalyze, so when he finally commits to an idea or a person, you can be certain that he really means it. He earned his money through hard work. In our case, building a business out of making nectar, storing it and selling it after it aged and gained value. He has all the patience to do that. Do not imagine a workaholic, taking time off is important to him. And it's not just about making money, you can generate wealth while investing. Our sim understands finances, and even though it can seem like he's spending irrationally, that's not true. Yes, he has to have the best that the material world offers, the best quality clothes, most expensive vehicles. He has a plane on his roof after all. Most valuable electronics, everything fancy and high-priced. But he knows where to put the money for it to prosper. And what do we live for if not to have nice things? Food. He lives for food, not the other way around. And yes, you can tell by looking at him. I didn't make him brutally obese, but he's on the bigger, softer side. He loves his comfort, all kinds of pleasures, like a hot bubble bath, a nice dinner with his own nectar, flirting and physical affection. His name is Donovan, which means wealthy. He's rather quiet and you can feel revealing calmness around him. If you like stable people, slow and steady progress, can admire his dedication and won't see it as stubbornness, he will shower you with gifts, everything beautiful and enjoyable, and will be devoted to you. He wants to be fabulously wealthy. These are his other outfits. Zodiac tea again. Let's move on to the Gemini, whose house is coming from the need of variety, communication and fun. The main color is yellow, hobby is writing. This team is into jokes and gaming, so why don't we make a boy with features that resemble an adolescent? Slim, with blonde hair and blue eyes, slightly protruding ears, a gap between his teeth. You can't take him too seriously, and you shouldn't. He's playful, but also curious, open-minded and friendly. It's easy to excite him, but he also lost interest quickly. That's why he has a room full of forgotten hobby items in his home. He wants to try everything, go everywhere, know everyone, and know about everything. He's a bit of a gossip girl, the result of the combination of his desire for knowledge and to communicate. Be prepared for a lot of chatting. He's spontaneous and unpredictable, but also super adaptable. One of his personalities seems warm and approaching, the other half of him can be cold and superficial. At least you can be sure you won't get bored around him. As a dual zodiac, he will get two names. Benjamin, Jolly. Both refer to youthfulness. If you hate routines and chores, rather try something new all the time, you are not taking yourself too seriously, and you won't try to pin him down, be prepared for a lot of fun and good vibes. His ambition is to be a joke star. Here are his other outfits. The Zodiac tee for sports. And forgive me the speedos, I had to, just for fun. And the last one today is the Cancer. Their house is based on values like family, harmony and home. The main colors are white and silver, hobby is cooking. It is the most family-oriented zodiac, so it felt natural to create a woman who can seem distant or not too approachable at first sight. Only after you get to know her, you realize how gentle, compassionate and caring she really is. She has beautiful eyes, and her smile lights up the room. Her home is her temple, a sacred place, and she enjoys spending her free time at home. Unwind and get rid of stress while cooking or taking care of her plants. Not only houseplants, she also has a small garden. She is the mom of any social group, very sensitive and nurturing. If you would get sick, you know that she would be the first one to take care of you, give you a warm soup, run to the pharmacy, wrap you in a blanket. Her silver, like the moon, hair is always in a nice bun. She doesn't wear much makeup, and I wanted her to have a typical mom body. There is no shame in that. The everyday outfit should be a bit reserved. Blazer, elegant pants, and kitten heels. She works as a teacher. The necklace has the word Cancer written on it. Her name is Latonia. I found it under the meaning mother. Deep connection is her thing. She's empathetic, loyal and protective.
But it's hard for her to be vulnerable and open up. Don't tell her to move on, accept the nostalgia, and don't start unnecessary conflicts so she can be your person. Her desire is to become a super parent. These are her other outfits. A new Zodiac tee to sleep in, and a blazer even on a party.
We are not done yet. If you would like to download them, you can find them in the gallery under my ID, EBhighlighterFacePaint. I gave them some preferences in the likes and dislikes category. It will be interesting to see their compatibility. They have some activities they enjoy, the skills they gained, and their jobs as well.
So, will Scarlett become a boss? And can she stay a bowling friend with Benji without him discovering her secret job? He can be a bit nosy, and can he live off of his writing hobby? Will Donovan notice the shy teacher Latonia and shower her with affection in a safe relationship? The way to a man's heart is through his stomach. What about her dream about the family?
I'll leave all of this up to you for now. In the next week's video, we will build a base game only starter home for a family of 3. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and be nice and kind to each other. Bye!